Alright, how's it going, everyone? This is my first video that I'm recording since the Save the World free-to-play update came out, and personally, I am quite the fan of the home base. Like, the fact that there's like this like little section up here as well to like, I don't know, we like send out like, the expeditions or whatever, you send like stuff up there. I think it's pretty cool. The power levels on display, the survivors we saved are on display. We got all the home base heroes working over here as well. We got Ray, Big Ray, and then we got the llama section over here. I think it's pretty cool. And then we have our heroes. One thing I noticed about the heroes, I don't know what it is, but it feels like the constructors they put on Ozempic, and for some reason they also like took away the Ice King's eyes. Like I don't know how that happened. I don't know how they just took away the guy's eyes, but I guess better not to ask questions I shouldn't really want to know the answer of. But yeah, I just wanted to start the video off in this section just to showcase the update a little bit and ask you guys if you're liking it or not. And yeah, I will just continue on into the actual meat and potatoes of the video. Okay, so the topic of today's video was going to be talking about the ceiling electric field. And okay, I guess I just fell off the ramp there. But yeah, today's topic was going to be about the ceiling electric field and uh, how much of like such a I guess versatile trap this thing is. Um, yeah, so I mean, yeah, let's just go over it right now, real quick in my inventory right now. We can look at my perks and stuff that I have for it too. So yeah, ceiling electric field, uh, energy damage, right? These are the perks I have on it. It's energy. It can be energy or nature. I actually have a second copy of it right here, where it is the same perks but just nature instead, right? And that's actually really important because um, against water enemies, right? Against water enemies, the 130 nature electric field actually does more damage than a supercharged 144 energy one. So in my water zones, I always keep like a couple of the nature ones crafted on me in case I do like a water mission, right? And if I want to use the electric field, then I make sure to use my nature electric field instead, so that they get a bit of an extra damage. Because water enemies take full damage from nature, like traps and weapons and whatnot, whereas they only take 3/4 of damage from energy, right? So yeah, that's something to consider as well, to get two schematics of the electric field, because it's just that good of a trap where you actually want to have two schematics of it. um, so yeah, and then damage, reload, crit rating, crit damage, durability. Uh, like I've seen other perks as well, where they go double damage, double reload. That's okay, right? But I personally believe the reload speed is already fast enough. Like this thing already has like a 4 second reload speed, and you're usually placing like multiple of these at once in like a tunnel or in like a little square above the area in which they're spawning in, or an area that they're walking in, right? So I don't really see the necessity in having this thing going off like once every like 2.5 seconds instead. It doesn't have, it does good damage, right? So I personally like having the damage reload, crit rating, crit damage, because the crit rating, crit damage is also super nice because one thing I like about the electric field is that it's a really good burst of damage. Compared to another ceiling trap like the gas trap excels at damage over time, right? Whereas the electric field just does a big shock of damage to all the husks beneath it, right? So it's actually really good in healing death first missions as well, where if you keep killing the husks over time with like a gas trap, then they're just gonna keep getting healed, and and the gas trap can feel kind of like worthless a little bit, right? Or it might need some help. Whereas the electric field can actually zap everything all at once and just chunk things for insane damage, or just straight up kill things like regular husks or even nurses or uh, the husklings or whatever, right? Just anything that's not really a husky or a mist monster, it can actually have a pretty good potential of just annihilating off the rip. And the last perk is durability, because the other perks that will usually go here are like the heals attached or the increased building health. I already have like enough survivor squads where I don't need durability, but like I still have it anyways because um, especially in like ventures and whatnot, it just helps a lot having that extra durability. So that the trap actually lasts the whole mission, because like I said, it already like attacks pretty fast. It has a pretty fast reload speed, and if this thing is constantly getting triggered out the entire mission of like a 7-8 minute defense, then it might just break, and then I rather not have my trap break in the middle of a mission. So yeah, and because yes, lobbers and flingers are a problem for sure, but that's why we have the anti-air trap. So I don't really worry about it too much. And defenders as well. Defenders got a whole little revamp in the update. But anyways, enough perk yapping. The electric field has this really cool caveat where it can actually be placed from 2 tiles high, like this. Does it actually say that in the thing? Okay, so it says target enemies in a 3x3 tile range around trap, right? But they don't actually tell you, like how high that is, right? Whereas like the drop trap, it straight up tells you that this thing can go up to 3 tiles high, which is awesome, right? But for the electric field, they don't really tell you that. So by 3x3, right? What that means, it literally just means like in this entire radius, or in this entire area that I'm about to floor out, right? If you put it up here, right? Then it's gonna zap everything that's literally in this entire like square that I just constructed, right? Which is very good, and a lot of like a big way how people like just use this trap is just like putting it over like the spawn area or like close by it, and they just like ladder this whole thing up with electric fields. So like it's so goofy, but it actually works. So like I can't even complain, you know. If you see someone spamming like fucking 9 of these electric field traps in your mission, like don't even like throw like a side eye. Like this actually works. It's not my preferred way of handling a defense, right? But it actually works. But you know, I'm a bit more creative with how I like to set up my tunnels and whatnot. So yeah, but it's not a bad strategy at all. So you know, don't get it twisted. I'm not here to judge anyone. And like this, right? The electric field can still zap stuff when it like goes when it's like 1 tile high, right? Like if there's like a husk over here, it can still like zap it and whatnot. But the strength of it being 2 tiles high also comes from the fact that it's safe from exploding death bomb, right? And exploding death bomb is probably one of the most annoying modifiers in the whole game. Easily my least favorite for sure to play into, especially at that high power level where like the bombs just do like an absolute crap ton of damage to anything around them. So having the electric fields being too high actually makes them safe from the death bombs, right? So you can have like you know your tunnel like this, right? Have like a little tunnel like this, right? And like make sure that like you actually like have to like at least tier 2, maybe even tier 3, like the whole tunnel, right? In a death bomb mission, and then you can have like your like heals attached, like floor spikes that I have here, right? Which I think is pretty nice, right? So it can heal the floor as the stuff is getting killed, right? And then my broadsides also have the heals attached perk, so I can like put broadsides here, and then up here, then I can put my ceiling electric fields, and throughout the defense, right? The walls and the floor are going to be taking damage over time from the death trap, or from the death bomb, but the electric fields are still going to be safe and sound, right? Now the only thing you have to watch out for really is like I said earlier, lobbers and flingers. They might want to target like the actual like top of the thing here, right? The little roof here, especially if you're like building like right next to the objective, right? Like they want to target the objective, but if your tunnel is like literally directly next to the objective, then you know it might clip the roof a little bit. So just keep that in mind as well. But yeah, that's another reason why the electric field is so good, because it's just good against death bomb from being this high up in the air. It doesn't get targeted by it, or propanes, right? The Sploder Husk have this mechanic where whenever they actually reach like half HP in a tunnel, right, then they actually just self-destruct, right? So it's also nice knowing that they're safe from death bomb. Just make sure that you're from death bomb and propane. Just make sure that you have some support as well, because like if you only have them supported by one little like arch wall here, right, then if that one wall gets destroyed by whatever, right, then all of your traps get destroyed. So yeah, not really optimal there. So yeah, there really isn't much else I can say about the ceiling electric field. It's just a pretty standard trap that just kills things pretty fast, pretty efficiently, and it has these cool little perks to it where it's safe from stuff that would otherwise be really annoying. So yeah, I will hop into a mission and I'll be back when I'm ready. Okay, so this is pretty much the defense that we're working with. This is also this is my loadout real quick, just to show you guys here. This is what I'm running with for this loadout, for this mission I mean. And we do have an exploding death bomb modifier, right? So I am going to be showcasing like the effectiveness against the electric fields against the death bomb. And yeah, this is a pretty cookie cutter template really. It's just retrieve the data with some tar pits there for smashers, wall launchers to knock them back. And then we have a bunch of electric fields here, and because it is death bomb, I do have some heals attached traps here. Normally I put freeze traps here, but because of the death bomb, I will be putting some floor spikes because my floor spikes have that 6 perk, and also there's currently a bug with the base where you're only able to actually access it through just cycling through your floor traps. So hopefully that gets fixed. So I'm trying to find out where it is. Here it is, perfect, so that when the mission starts I can just immediately put it down. So yeah, we're gonna start the mission right now. Hit that, perfect. Also I'm gonna put my oh no, you know what, normally I put wall spikes there for heals attached, but honestly I don't really want to bother with that right now because that might mess up my trap again there, or my base, right? So yeah. Also, I have Ice King in my support slot, so one thing about Ice King is that he's actually a pretty good like pair with the floor spikes, because the floor spikes already snare the husks by 30%, right? And then the Ice King snares them by an additional 15%, and that's additive, right? So it stacks. So we're basically getting a 45% slow on every husk that steps on our floor right now because of the Ice King's support perk and the Ice King support perk and the snare from the traps, which is nice. Also, did I hear a smasher, or am I just like tweaking a little bit? Okay, maybe tweaking a little bit. Okay. But yeah, also, yeah, let me get my pot shot ready just in case. You never know. For any flingers and whatnot that want to show up. We got the zappers here that are annoying. But yeah, it's a pretty standard defense that we're doing. Also, is my vacuum tube like there's just always a bug when I play this game. Like it's ridiculous, but I still like it regardless. But apparently my vacuum tube bow is also bugged, to where it just decides to not chain lightning. That's okay though. But yeah, take care of that nurse. We have a pretty good enough defense to where I don't really have to like worry about too much. Just a bunch of regular husks throwing at us, not even lagging a little bit. Yeah, just a bunch of regular husks, where they're not even like throwing many huskies at us or many mist monsters. They are starting to send in some lobbers though, which is kind of annoying. So we gotta be on top of that. Luckily, we do have power modulation as well on our base, so we can actually take care of some of the spam that we're gonna be enduring. I guess I have to take care of these blasters too. Like normally I wouldn't even care about these guys, but kind of a nuisance, so might as well. So yeah, get that squared away with. Storm rotated a little bit, so now there's more on this side and some on this side. But yeah, so far pretty chill defense. Also in this little square that I have here, right? You can put more electric fields on like the corners there, but I really didn't feel the need to, right? You can also put like wall darts here, like over here, so like as they walk in, they get hit by wall darts, but I didn't really feel the need to put them there, so I'm not even gonna bother. Okay, so there we unfortunately we didn't get crit, but as you can see, like the broadside there, right? It's normally meant to do damage over time, right? But because of this nurse, it just out heals. It's just kind of annoying, and yeah, so that's why like nurses are like pretty annoying to see whenever they're okay. But yeah, there's a lobber over here that we gotta take care of. A couple of them actually. And my chain lightning does not want to work. That is really cool, bro. I love that. I love seeing that. I love how my weapon just doesn't want to work. Yeah, okay, my chain lightning is just bugged. Sick, man. But okay, anyways. Yeah, the sealing electric field. Just cleaning up these groups of husks, which is pretty nice. And also, yeah, earlier with that nurse, you actually saw it. Like, it actually wasn't able to like kill the nurse. If it doesn't crit, which is kind of annoying, right? So you kind of have to get lucky as well with the crits to get the nurse. But that's why I just always try to just kill the nurse like myself with my weapon, because otherwise, yeah, it can be kind of annoying to deal with. Once the nurse dies, then yeah, then you're gonna be easily able to kill the husks, or they're just gonna die to your traps. But before that, obviously, it's a problem. Also, let me just make sure that I'm recording. Okay, yeah, cool. Everything's good. Take care of this blaster. Also, one thing I want to talk about is like the new defender changes. The defender is like I don't really know how I feel about them. Honestly, they feel kind of worse than how they were before. They honestly don't even do much. Like, I felt like before they were actually doing stuff because, you know, they had like their own perks, their own weapons that I gave them and whatnot. But it feels like nowadays, or they don't even like there's 3 of them. I would really only put like 1 of them at a time. But there's 3 of them, and I feel like they're not even doing much. And I have to sneeze real quick. Excuse me, that was a big sneeze. But yeah, had to mute there for a minute. But anyways, back to the defense. Yeah, we have the mini boss coming soon. The mini boss usually spawns on file 10, so keep that in mind. Also, we got like pretty easy waves. Like there hasn't been a single smasher, a single flinger, only like a handful of lobbers to deal with. So we're getting pretty lucky with these spawns, admittedly. But the defense will still work even if there was like a lot of spam and unnecessary stuff to deal with, so it's okay. Also, I hear a taker, so I think it's like underneath here. I kind of just want to kill him. Yeah, here we go. Kill that guy, nice. And yeah, there is the mini boss. Okay, so the mini boss, we're gonna be slow fielding over here, and we're gonna be getting our handy dandy black drum. Let's just obliterate this mini boss. Like so. It is vortex, so I have to. It's gonna keep pulling me in if I'm not careful. But we have base MD as well, so we're also getting some healing while taking care of this guy, which is nice. And yeah, perfect. That was an easy mini boss to handle. I'm getting completely screwed by this blaster. Take care of that guy. Took care of that guy. Alright, now let me go. Also, I think I just heard smashers finally starting to spawn, so let me go back up here so I can yap right there. My pocket's actually about to break. I might need to make a new one real quick. Because my other one is water. Another one over there. Oh yeah, we're getting a lot of them now. Take care of you. As best as I can. Yeah, this one's about to break. I might just switch to my Storm Wrath. I might switch to my Storm King's Wrath. I can just kill this guy with my double boiler. Yeah, there we go. The double boiler, by the way, guys, really good shotgun. I highly recommend trying it out. It's able to research with flux in the collection book, so big fan of it. Might even do a showcase on the weapon at some point. If you don't want to keep using the black drum, of course. Like I know, guys. Okay, I know the black drum is like the best weapon in the game right now. I know, but like if you want to have fun and try other weapons, because the game has like hundreds of them, then double boiler are definitely up there for one of my favorite picks. So yeah, take care of these lobbers, nurses. Nurses are kind of annoying. Hopefully, yeah, nicely done. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that actually was pretty much what I wanted to happen. The electric fields crit a little bit, and they were able to do some damage to the nurse there, and it was able to get killed by the broadside slash the plasma pulse that I put down. So that's pretty cool. I put down the banner there. Also gonna put down the slow field here as well because there's like only like a little bit left of the mission left. So we're just gonna get the full time of the banner and the slow field by just using it around like 14.5 files. So that's great. But yeah, that was a pretty chill defense. Nothing crazy, but yeah, hopefully this guy or guide, this video rather will help you understand how the electric field works a bit more. Really fun trap, really versatile, really spammable. Right? It just has so many applications where it's like, how could you not use this trap? You know what I mean, right? I mean, like as you saw, like it's even one of my only traps that I currently have supercharged. So that's why I'm a big fan of it. But yeah, if you guys like what you saw, then please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Use my supporter creator code in the shop, code STOCKINGS. It really means the world to me. And yeah, also join my Discord server if you want to. There's an invite link in the description. And without further ado, take care of yourselves, have a good one, and bye-bye.